guys, welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to demonstrate the use of constructors in Java. In Java, a constructor is a block of code similar to a method. It is called when an instance of the class is created. There are two types of constructors in Java. First, we have constructors with no arguments, and the second one is parameterized constructors. What are the rules in creating or constructing a constructor? Number one, a constructor name must be same as its class name. A constructor must have no explicit return type, and constructor cannot be abstract, static, final, or synchronized. So I'll demonstrate to you how we create a constructor. Let's open our NetBeans here. Now let's create a new class. I'll give it a name. Let's say Circle Constructor 1. Okay, let's click here, finish. Okay, now what we're going to do here is we're going to compute for the area of a circle. But before that, this program is creating a default constructor. Okay. Now, let's first create a class. Let's give it a name, class circle. The class circle will have two methods. The first one is our constructor. The second one is another method that will compute for the area of the circle. Now, I'll create here a variable private double radius. Okay, so private meaning that there must be a class that would be able to access it first. Okay, it's not public. Okay, next is let's create a constructor. The constructor must be of the same name as the class that you create. So we're going to have here circle. So this is your constructor. So what we're going to have in the constructor is we're going to assign the value of radius to 10. Okay. Next is let's create another method. Okay. That will compute for the area of a circle. Let's have it public double area. Okay. So when we say public double area, double means that the return value would be of, say, decimal value. Okay. Now here we're going to have it return 3.14 multiply by our radius. Radius multiply by radius. Okay. So we have here methods. First is we have our constructor wherein we set the value of radius to 10. Then, in order for us to compute for the area, we have here a method that would return 3.14 multiplied by radius and radius. Now in our main class here, let's now create an object. So our class name here is circle. So let's create an object here. Circle, let's say C1 is equals to new circle. Okay, so we have created an object here. Next is let's print out the value. So display here the area of circle is plus Let's call for the method. Object will be C1 dot area. Now, okay. Our assumption is it will compute for the radius of the circle. Okay. And then if we run our code, the answer is 314.0. Okay. So here, what we did is to create a class named circle. We created a private variable. Then circle here is our constructor, in which case we assign the value of 10 to radius. And then here we have a method which we declared public. The reason why it is public because this is the one that we're going to access. Now, since we have here, let's say for example, it needs to compute for the radius. Now, radius here is set to private, and in order for you to access it, the constructor circle will be the one to assign the value of 10 to our radius variable. In that way, we'll be able to still be able to compute for the radius of the circle here. If it's in private, and then we don't have here a constructor, there's no way for us to access it. Okay? So here's explanation or a program that uses constructor with default values. So I hope you like the video. Thank you for watching. Bye.